Hello everyone, it's Hiliadan, and this is the first turn of a new game on the 2019 PBEM Duel Tournament. It's round 7, it's the first game I'm recording for this tournament. I'm still in the winner bracket, so usually I record only when I might get eliminated, and so I'm in the loser bracket. But I think I might lose this game, so I'm recording it. I'm playing Necromancer. That's a character you've seen before, Hiliadan the All-Seeing, but with some small variations. My opponent is Keika, is very good player who joined the battlefield recently. So he has much fewer ranking points than me, but I think he might as well win. He has played many games recently. So he has played Human Archdruid, Goblin Rogue, High Elf Dreadnought, and Dragon and Sorcerer in the previous games. We are only 2 left on the winner bracket, so we have 3 combinations we haven't picked in terms of classes and 5 in terms of races. So we can pick Necromancer, Theocrat, and Warlord, and Tiger Dwarves, Orcs, Forestlings, and Halflings. I think he is going to pick a pretty solid class race to fight me, and so probably my expectation is that he pick Theocrat or Necromancer, and more likely Theocrat. And then if he picks Theocrat, then it's probably going to be Orcs, Dwarves, or Tigrants, and I expect him to play Dwarf Theocrat, which is the strongest combination with version 1.29, which we are playing now. So I decided to pick Necromancer on my side because I'm very comfortable with it. It allows more mistakes. You can still win the game even if you do mistakes. And High Elves are very good thanks to the Initiate. We can evolve into Storm Sisters, and also I think it's pretty good as a Necromancer. It works fine against a mirror Necromancer, even though they do have Blight weakness, which means they can take some damage from Blight. But I've demonstrated against XLNT in the previous tournament that it can work. I changed my picks in terms of specialization. So I took the best ones basically. So Destruction Adept to get Scorched Earth and Hasty Plunder. Greyguard Adept gives some additional growth to your city, and also Essence Harvest, which can give you casting points, so I think it's pretty solid. And Partisan, because I just love Guerrilla Tactics. I also love 25% cheaper units at inns and 10% cheaper independent cities. When you start with that, you don't even have to research it. So I had a very good, I think, starting position, but I managed to screw up a little. Hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. So I picked a mana stash here, which brought me to 103 mana. I've got the gold stash there, some refugee camps there, a gold mine, and here I had research stash, which is very good, because we are playing with fast game speed. It's not yet fully balanced because you do have cheaper skills, and the idea is that it's supposed to help production classes, but we didn't reduce the amount of research points you get from research stashes, research scrolls, I mean, Sphinx temples, ancient ruins, etc. So you do get a lot of research, relatively more researched than in a normal game speed game. So I got 99 research points from the research scroll and scroll of knowledge actually, and so I researched the Lost Soul because I like Lost Souls and I want to cast one. So now my usual game plan when I'm playing Necromancer is to try to get Whispers of the Fallen to then boost further my research and then Vampiric Hunger and Empire Upgrade extra. So now my game plan, I'm not sure I want to do that, but what I know is that because I've got this opportunity with this scroll, I'm hesitating a lot to go very fast to the reanimators and build some, and then I can just roam the map with stacks that heal and that grow thanks to the cadavers. So I think I'm definitely going to do that. But first, I should go for a Lost Soul because it helps my army, because I can scout and I might be able to harass him before he's ready. So I think it's great to just go for Lost Soul very, very early. So I'm going to pick Necromancy 1, which will bring my Lost Soul one turn, or not. Otherwise, yeah, because if I do that, then I've got 9 research left, and then so I'm at 30, so I have 60 research points left. So I need 3 turns to get the reanimator instead of 2. So I guess it's a fair trade-off, because otherwise I'm going to be at 70. Yeah, I guess that's a fair trade-off. Yeah, so I'm going to pick that, and yeah, so then reanimator. Oh yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, so that's 3 more turns. So actually it's 4 turns instead of 2. But yeah, I think it's fine like this. I unlocked Guerrilla Tactics, nice. So I could search that, but I think let's go for the reanimator first, build my army. So then the plan after that is Guerrilla Tactics, then probably Killer Instinct to unlock Scorched Earth and Hasty Plunder, and then we'll see. Alright, so I'm casting the Lost Soul, and let's watch the replay of the gold mine and the scroll. And so yeah, I've got a nice starting army. I actually would have preferred to have a 3rd initiate. Instead I got a Swordsman. I've got obviously a cavalry, and yeah, two other advantages of the high elves. One, you've got the phase cavalry, so very good for baiting and splitting. And second, you get +3 research points for each of your cities. And when you play with fast settings, it really helps. It does make a big difference, because you research 45 research points in 2 turns instead of 3 if you had 20 research points per turn. So it does make a big difference, and for 90 you take 4 turns instead of 5. So yeah, really useful. I actually didn't pay attention to that when I picked the high elves, but they do have a big advantage when playing on fast setting. I actually realized that, but then forgot about it later on. Oh yeah, yeah. So I lost initiate during the gold mine fight due to a very stupid mistake. Not very stupid, but quite stupid mistake. And so I'm rushing the builder's hall, using all my gold. And then next turn I hope to clear the gold mine and launch an initiate to get back to 2. They are very, very good cheap units when they evolve into Storm Sister, so really worth it, I think. And if I hadn't lost this guy, I might not have rushed the builder's hall right away. 2 things to remember when you play Necromancer. First, you can rush and you don't get morale penalty at your city, so you can rush more freely. Second, it's the same for your units when you retreat. They don't lose morale due to retreating, so you can end up your movement next to a site, attack it, retreat, and no penalties for you. Except the Empire upgrade and except for your hero and leader, but I think that's worth the price. So if we look at the replays, so classical battle, split on the side where you don't have any range units, enemy range units, so I split on the right. I put my units on the left. Try to use the obstacles to do for the splits. Didn't work out this time, but sometimes it does. My hero has several spells, all useful ones. Death Ray, Stifle Limbs, Corpus Furia less useful, but Stifle Limbs and Death Ray very useful. So in case they don't engage, I can. I'm playing Necromancer, so I've got 50 HP heal every combat plus on the strategic turn. So you really have to take advantage of that. So try to get damage on your units and then heal them. And remember, you can end your turn with 50 HP loss among your troops, except the hero and leader, and then you can heal that. So it's fine to lose some HP. So I did put some damage on the initiate. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just putting my Unicorn Rider here and to split them, and I can use phase if I'm in trouble. They don't engage, so I do engage with the initiates, hoping that the Prospector is going to hit them. It doesn't, but that's also fine. If I was really concerned about the HP of my heroes, I wouldn't put them here, because they are short range, so they might also get attacked. Even though they have a higher defense, so in theory the Prospector should attack their initiates. But yeah, you can take 12 HP damage on your heroes and leaders, and they have fast healing. At the end of the turn they will get back. I don't know why, but I got very little experience from this. I should have gotten more, I think, but so yeah, I was a bit hesitant here about the killing blows, giving them to the hero and leader or the initiates. Initiates are usually a good pick because they can evolve, but I also want to get to level 2 as fast as possible to get the Raise Corpse ability and start building my army of cadavers. So can you see the mistake here? What did I do wrong? So the idea was that this guy would have to go through me if he wants to attack the units behind, and so I was hoping he would not do that. But I should have put the initiate 1x behind for two reasons. One is that then it doesn't attack twice, it attacks just once if it charges me, and it cannot remove 33 HP except if it does critical strike, but not like actually impossible. And second is that then it would take 2 attacks of opportunities, so it also changes the calculation of the AI. Here it actually takes only 1 attack of opportunity from here to there to attack, and it attack twice, so actually very likely to kill my unit. So I shouldn't have done it like this. That's usually always the same thing. When on easy fights I pay less attention, and then yeah, I lose some units. So that's exactly what happened. So I'm going to skip the rest of the fight. It's pretty simple. Kill this unit, do another split between the two, and kill them one by one. I didn't manage to level up this turn with my hero and leader, but I'm close with 45 and 40. And then so I did this one. So it was an okay defense. 2 Wisp is it with my hero and leader stunned. The Apprentice and the Phantasm Warrior are more annoying, but fine. And I could retreat, as I said, because I was at the end of my movement points, and that's fine to retreat if I was really in trouble. Although here it's a bit tricky to retreat with the phasing Wisps. So I tried to let the Wisp attack my initiates. Also, I on purpose opened the flank to my leader, so that one of the Wisp, I knew only one of the Wisp could phase into me due to the distance. Yeah, we cannot see that, but he could only phase up to here. so only one of the Wisps could phase into me, and so it cannot kill me, and the Apprentice is quite far, and the Phantasm Warrior cannot attack. So it's better to let him phase and flank, because that way you don't have a static shield, and then you don't have any risk of getting stunned, because that would be the worst outcome. And then he phase here, attack, and then I can just kill it with the hero. And that allowed me to use one of their healing, because otherwise I want to just attack and not use healing to maximize experience. Then I tried to cast Stiffen Limbs on the Apprentice, buy me some time and take less damage, but didn't work properly. Yeah, and I moved that guy here to try to get the Phantasm Warrior to move here and be a bit, not go straight to me, and also buy me some time. So it worked well. I did take some damage, but it's fine. They focused fire on my Unicorn Rider and the Initiates. Units which I can heal, so it's fine. So then I just kill the Wisps, protect my leader with some units to prevent the Phantasm Warrior from reaching me. And then we're good. He keeps attacking the Unicorn Rider, so it's fine. I can kill him as well. Yeah, so then I try to maximize experience, and yeah, but a bit tricky to do due to the positioning extra, but yeah. And that's it. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.